I live in the United States of America. Last week, there were 3 shootings, and I am wondering why. The LA Times reported an article, and they've been profiling shooters for 2 years. There needs to be extensive research on what really is going on with the mass shooter, but there are 2 elements that they have in common with emotionally disturbed people. 1, they have childhood trauma, and 2, they have a crisis that they can't deal with. We need to help emotionally disturbed people, especially while they are young. What is the definition of emotionally disturbed? Well, it's things like anxiety, depression, defiant disorder, eating disorders, obsessive-compulsive behaviors, and even psychosis. It manifests itself in ADHD, behavior problems, inability to cope. A study by Frank Gresham has found that 20% of all students at school have an emotional disturbance of some kind. But only 1% of those students get help at school. In my school of 500 students, that would mean 5 students would get help, while 95 would not. A teacher's lack of training in how to deal with emotionally disturbed behavior can hinder a student's academic progress. Not to mention, behavior problems cause teacher burnout. I believe teachers can be empowered and just need to learn the skills. First, understand the behavior, or what are you really saying? There are 4 functions of behavior: getting attention, escaping, I want it now, and stimulate the senses. All of these are inappropriate ways to respond socially, and the student needs to be re-taught. What we label as bad behavior might actually be the fact that the student doesn't have adequate social skills. These social skills are also known as social emotional learning, and researchers have identified 5 areas of social emotional learning: self-management, self-awareness, social awareness, relationships, and decision-making. Researchers have also found that the teacher is more effective for teaching social emotional learning than other outside trained professionals. The most effective evidence-based interventions include peer tutoring, self-management, cognitive processes, teacher-directed, and consequence-directed. Teachers are empowered if they understand the student's behavior. They learn the social and emotional skills that they can teach their students, and then apply these skills through evidence-based intervention. Social emotional learning isn't one more thing that we need to add to the pile of things we need to teach our students. It's actually essential skills, and research has found that social emotional learning increases academic performance. Students do better, and those who lack in social emotional learning actually start to fail, especially in the upper grades of middle school and high school. I'm an art teacher, and I can make a difference. I only see my students 40 minutes a week because I'm in elementary art, but I can do all sorts of social emotional learning interventions in small ways and incorporate it into my academic study of art. I am a teacher, and I choose to make a difference.